In this video, I'm going to compare two biggest cryptocurrency exchange platforms, being Binance and Coinbase. I'm using both of them, so I'm gonna talk about things not just theoretically, but also from the practical point of view. But if you came here just for a quick conclusion, then don't bother watching the rest of the video, because for me, Binance wins. But nevertheless, I hold the biggest share of my cryptocurrency in Coinbase. And if you want to know my reasons for that, then sorry, but you will have to watch this video. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anastasia. On this channel I talk about investing, and especially investing for beginners. I talk about investing into different assets, and of course I had to mention cryptocurrency as well, especially because I myself started investing into cryptocurrency in 2017, I think, when the price of one Bitcoin was still $1,000. Back then, the choice of platforms was not as big as it is today. So today, for those people who want to just start investing into cryptocurrency, the choice is so big that I think it gets a little bit confusing. And of course, the biggest confusion comes when we talk about two main platforms for cryptocurrency exchange, Coinbase and Binance. So in my review of these two platforms, we are going to talk about three main criteria. First is security. Security is important for all online platforms, and especially those that deal with money. But when it comes to dealing with cryptocurrency, it is extremely important because cryptocurrency is so new and not controlled. So of course it's going to become the target for all hackers. So therefore, security is #1 criteria for me personally when choosing a cryptocurrency platform. The second criteria is fees. Fees always look quite small because, as a rule, fees are given in percentages, and it's always 1 or 2%, which doesn't seem that big. But when it comes to withdrawing money, and especially because depositing is usually free, but when it comes to withdrawing money and you see the actual sums that you are losing because of fees, you realize how important it is, and that fees can actually destroy all of the profits that you've made from your investing. And the third criteria is how user-friendly this platform is. For me, as a beginner, or maybe not a beginner, but I'm not a professional trader, I'm not a professional investor, I don't like different graphs, I don't want to see a lot of not very necessary information on the platform. That's why for me, user-friendliness is extremely important. So now we start. Talking about security, both platforms have a two-factor authentication, which is a must in nowadays world when lots of hackers are targeting investing platforms because they know that this is where the money is, and just robbing a bank is definitely a thing of the past. So between Binance and Coinbase, when we are talking about security, Coinbase wins because Coinbase has never been hacked. Someone tried hacking it in 2020, but the hackers were stopped before they managed to get through the platform. And when Coinbase went public in April 2021, this was one of the main selling points that they were trying to make. They were calling themselves the most secure and the safest cryptocurrency exchange platform that is available at the moment for people. And they might be right about that. As for Binance, they have a history of being hacked, unfortunately. In 2018, someone tried to hack it, but the hackers were stopped before they managed to cause any damage. But then in 2019, someone tried hacking them again, and this time they were more successful, so they managed to steal 7,000 Bitcoins. After that, the Binance itself announced that some adjustments were made to the system, to the platform, so it shouldn't happen ever again. And the insurance company paid all the money back that were stolen. But what I'm thinking is, if those hackers stole that money in 2017 and probably exchanged stolen Bitcoins for dollars, imagine how bad you would feel if you managed to get inside the platform, steal 7,000 Bitcoin and exchange that for whatever the price was in 2018. And now when you see the price of Bitcoin nowadays, well, I wouldn't be surprised if right now they're planning another hack attack. But nevertheless, it depends on how you look at the situation, because from one side, Coinbase has never been hacked, from the other side, Binance was hacked, but maybe it was a good lesson for them that helped them to actually make the right changes to their system in order to be able to prevent these attacks in the future. But Binance is the largest cryptocurrency exchange platform by volume, so obviously a lot of people trust this company, which on the other hand makes it #1 target for hackers yet again. If we talk about the actual registration and profile verification, it is much easier to do it on Binance than on Coinbase, which again is a pro for some people, but on the other hand, and I spoke about it in this video, when I tried to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum on Coinbase, they started verifying my identity, which took them about 10 or 15 minutes, which made me lose on the best price possible. So from one side it makes me feel safe investing with Coinbase, from the other side it annoys me a little bit, of course, because when you are who you are, you don't want to prove it every single time you want to make a purchase. Now let's talk about fees. And when talking about fees, we will be talking about 3 types of fees: deposit fees, withdrawal fees, and trading fees. Coinbase overall is much more expensive than Binance, and this is the key advantage of Binance. And that's why many people choose Binance over Coinbase. So there are many conditions that will influence the fees that you will have to pay. For example, the way that you want to withdraw your money, whether it is a credit or debit card, whether it's a bank transfer or PayPal, also the country that you live in. That's why all these differences made it quite hard for me to compare the prices and being absolutely objective, considering that people from all over the world are watching my videos, which I see from the statistics. By the way, thank you very much guys for watching this video as well. So here is a table that I found on one of the blogs when I was researching this topic, and I want to share this table with you. You can look at it yourself, and it is clear that the fees on Binance are cheaper, much cheaper than the fees of Coinbase. And by the huge difference, I don't mean just 0.5% or even 1% difference. It's usually 2, 3, 4 times higher. For example, if you want to invest only $10 into Coinbase, you will have to pay 10% fee on that. And as for trading fees, well, I will not be able to tell you much because I don't trade cryptocurrency myself, but I heard that trading fees on Binance are one of the lowest in this whole sphere. So you will probably not be able to find a cheaper platform than Binance when it comes to trading. The fees are actually so low that many people ask themselves how Binance makes any money on such low fees. The answer to which I think is the volume, because being the largest cryptocurrency exchange platform by volume makes Binance be able to offer us such low fees because of the huge volumes of transactions that come through Binance every single day. Coinbase, on the other hand, has a second version called Coinbase Pro, which has lower fees, and the fees are also getting lower if you trade higher volumes of cryptocurrency. But even then, it cannot compete with Binance, especially because Binance also has different VIP levels that you can qualify for and get some discounts on the fees that are already low from the very beginning. Another very important thing that's worth mentioning, and especially if you are a trader, is the fact that Binance offers a lot more cryptocurrencies. Almost every single cryptocurrency that you can think of will probably, or most probably, be available on Binance. And if it is a trustworthy cryptocurrency and you cannot find it on Binance, then probably it will appear there in the nearest future. So at the moment there are over 200 different coins available for purchase and trading on Binance. Coinbase has a different approach to this topic, and Coinbase has only 40 or 50 cryptocurrency available. They also add cryptocurrencies, but I am not sure how they are choosing the cryptocurrencies that they add to Coinbase. But for me, those coins that are available for purchase on Coinbase is definitely enough. So for me, in this question, these two platforms are very similar, but I understand if you are after some new or rare crypto coins, then probably Binance should be your choice. As for the level of user friendliness, I think that both platforms are very similar, but Coinbase is definitely simpler. And there is a disadvantage to it as well, because Coinbase doesn't offer as many options for trading as, for example, Binance. Again, for me, from my side, it doesn't make much of a difference because I am not going to trade futures, calls, options and all those things. And I'm not going to trade cryptocurrency at all. So if you just want to buy and sell cryptocurrency and you are not interested in trading, then Coinbase should be easier, but definitely Binance is easy as well, but it may take just a little bit more time for you to get used to the platform. Binance also provides you with a lot of information that if you are interested in, you can read. You may find more information and more details about the cryptocurrency that you are buying on Binance than on Coinbase. So overall, from what I've just said, you may question, so why do you have the majority of your money in Coinbase? Well, the answer to that is very simple. The only reason of why I hold the biggest share of my cryptocurrency investment in Coinbase is because when I started in 2017, Coinbase was the biggest and maybe even the only available platform for me at that point. I actually think that the country that I was living in 2017 was blocked for Binance, and I couldn't invest anything through Binance. I couldn't even open my own account there, even if I wanted. So I ended up investing in Coinbase, and because over this long period of time I didn't take any money out, my investment there grew, and that's why it looks like now I have a lot of money there. And if you want to see the review of my profile, click this link here. But because I am scared of holding big sums of money online on one platform, I like the diversification, so I invest not just on Coinbase but also on Binance and hold cryptocurrency on both platforms, which for me is definitely the best choice. If I was about to start investing into cryptocurrency right now, I'd probably choose Binance because of low fees, and that's why at the beginning of the video I told you that Binance for me is a winner. So here you go, guys. I hope you liked the video, and let me know in the comments which platform do you prefer most of all. Thank you for your time and attention today. Bye bye.